Hello, everybody. This is Brenda. How are you all doing today? Well, I wish this was Face Your Fears Friday because I'm going to show you how I made my no-sew journal. This is the first one I've ever made, and takes a little bit of doing to get her together, but I did it. I know you guys can do it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I did, and then of course you can use your own judgments when you make yours, and we'll see what happens from there. So this is the journal that I made, front, back, and when you open it, what I like is how flat it lays. See that? No matter what page you're on, lays flat. Love it. So I'm going to show you what I did, and I hope that you guys will make one also. All right, so I'm going to set this aside. Let's see what we can do. First things first, what I did. Now this is what I did. Getting my stuff all in order here. Put those out of the way for now. Okay, so the first thing I did was I gathered 50 pages of various papers for writing, or for decoration or writing, however you want to do it. Okay, so what we're going to do with this 50 pages is create 5 signatures with 10 pages each in each signature. So I've got my papers here, so let's get started putting them together. I'm going to set this aside so I want 5 signatures. And you know what? I just used basic papers that I kind of just, don't use all the time. Basically, they're just odds and end papers, and papers that, I'm just going to set this out of the way, way out of the way, papers that I don't use all the time in my usual journals. So this is some coffee dyed paper that I did that had some little marks from the tin that I was using. This is some very old, I don't know if you'd call it school paper or art paper, but it is old. You can see the browning. We have some gold, I guess, printer paper here. We have some ledger pages. So these are the ledger pages I usually do add to my journals. We got some school paper that I want Elora to start using a little more than she has been. She homeschools, so we're trying to get her to write more. I'm not sure what the public schools are doing as far as writing, but I know we used to have to, like, just, I don't know, continuously print words and alphabet, and I loved it. My penmanship was so awesome when I was in school, but you wouldn't call it that now. 1, 2, 3, this, I think, doing this is the biggest takes the longest to get all this together and get your signatures ready. And some more, one more, I think. I make sure I have 10 pages. And then I'll probably move things around. Okay, let's see what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages. Okay, now I am going to see what I want as far as, I know I want these two together. I like these two. I like the colors of these two together. And these two. I like the colors. And we will put this, and this, and this. My fingers are so not, I should say, they're not good at getting these together. Now, once we get the signature together, the 10 pages, I am going to add a cover page, which will make it totally 11 pages. So there's number 1. Number 2, first I will do this because I know what I want there. I want this one with this one. And of course you don't have to be that picky. You can just throw them all together. Where's my... Don't tell me. There it is. Phew! I'm going, oh no. And then we'll take this one. These two and this one. And this one. This one, these two, and this one. Hey, how did I end up with, how did I end up like that? That's fine. I'll just add this one right here. There we go.
Hi, Nana.
Hi, Alora. Nana's filming right now, okay?
Just have to make a pop in. Can't hold it.
You want to make a pop in really quick because this is...
Hi. Bye-bye.
Thank you, dear. She's bound determined to pop in on the videos. And yes, I did read her all the very kind comments that you guys did. So appreciative to Alora. She was very, very excited hearing all the kind comments. This one and one, this one, this one, and these two. See, I have such a hard problem. And my cover page. There's 3. Could have had these. I could have had these put together for you guys, but I wanted to sort of show you the process a little bit here and there. Oh, this one. Sort of trying to keep them in somewhat the same order. This one, this one, this one, this one, these two, and this one. And the cover page. Now this cover page that I'm using is just like a thick, just a white, thicker than printer paper cover. I'm pretty sure you could use I would think any kind of paper for the cover page. Oh, I want this first, don't I? I know I'm trying to be quick because I don't want to, you know, make this a really, really long video, but eventually I will be slowing down because I don't want to mess up. Oh, I didn't fix that one, but I'll do that. Okay, this one, this one, this one. Excuse me just a minute while I fumble through my I'm sorry if I hit you guys. Of course, you know, when I start my video, my voice starts going crazy, you know, like I'm losing my voice. And okay, and my cover page, that is the last one. Okay, we have our 5 signatures. Yay! Okay, so now I showed you, I'm going to set these aside for that. Well, maybe I'm going to put them together first. Okay, so now we are going to bind our signatures. Now, first things first, we've got 5 signatures with 10 pages each. If you have directional papers in your signatures, sometimes I will draw an arrow to let us know that this is how it goes. Okay, so if you had directional papers in all these, just put an arrow up to let you know that you're going in the right direction. So what I'm going to do is we are going to find out how we want to put our signatures together. Okay, there are 2 ways, possibly 3 ways to put our signatures together. These we want all like we do the 3 pamphlet stitch. Now some will say to do the 3 pamphlet stitch, but or some like to do the 3 pamphlet stitch, but that's not, I don't think, I mean, I know that's not a no-sew journal, but I would prefer the 3 pamphlet stitch to hold these together. That's my number one choice. But since these are no-sew journals, you have another choice of, ta-da, Mr. Big Mouth here. I'm not going to use this, but I'm going to demonstrate if you want to, whoops, sorry. The long arm, what you would do is, how would I want that? I think I would want to put the top of the staple on the inside and have the butt of the staple on the outside, because it will be covered eventually. So this is, I don't call it an easy way. What I would do is try to put the staple right into the middle of the spine, which for me is very difficult to do because I just can't seem to figure out where that staple is coming from. And if you don't have, I should mention, if you don't have this long arm, you can always use a regular staple. And you know how you just open it up, and when we were kids, we would staple into a wall or whatever. You can do it that way too. So you don't have to have one of these if you have a regular stapler. But I don't care for stapling because, like I said, I just can't seem to get it right in the middle of the spine. And if you don't get it in the middle, when you go to fold your signature back up, it can make your papers a little wonky, so they don't fold flat, or they don't fold flat basically. So I'm not going to use a stapler for this today. And the second way that we can do it, or the third way besides the 3 pamphlet stitch, which I'm not going to do either, is with some string. Now I have no idea if this is going to last me through all my signatures, or I don't have any idea where the end is, which I should have, hold on, I'm gonna go off camera for a minute. I gotta see. And that's all it took. So we are going to start, and we're going to use string, and I'm going to show you how we're going to use this string. So I'm just going to let it go. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to have enough. I'm going to open my signature up to the middle. I am going to hold on to some of the string on the outside and leave enough to tie, because we will be tying it together on the outside. So I'm going to go about right there, open this up, and I'm going to hold my string on this side, and we are going to wrap it 1, 2, if I can get it around, 3, I didn't let go of it, did I? I don't think so. And 4 times. And then I'm going to basically get it right in to the middle of the spine here. I'm going to turn it over. And I have my piece to tie. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to make it. So anyway, we're going to take our string, pull it a little taut, okay? We always want to keep it taut. and I want one of my strings to go under and one to be on the other side, like we do when we when we do our 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And this is the embarrassing part when you're trying to knot it. With my finger there, I cannot tie string like this. Very, very good. You know what I do? I usually use my sometimes I use my mouth. There. Okay, so there's the number 1 and snip. So just make sure that it's in the middle here, as well as you can do it. And that's the inside, and that's the first one. Yay! So many more to go. Okay, number 2. Same thing, going to hold it open to the middle. And 1, 2, 3, 4. What I do is I will tighten it after I get some string. Oh no, I don't think this is going to be enough. I might have 2 colored strings in this one. Okay, and then we want one on the one side. Come on. Oh my. And this one on this side. A little taut, but not so that it wrinkles your paper or anything. If you guys know an easier way to tie these things like this, I would be so appreciative. Did I tie that last one in a knot? I hope I did. I'm going to cut off just a little more. Number 2. I don't know, guys. I don't think this is going to last with all of them. Maybe we'll put some pretty pink or something with it. We'll see at least if we can get this one done. Yep. Put that in the middle. Turn it around. Yikes. This is where I feel fumbly. Laura, is that you?
Yeah.
Can you come here for a second?
Yeah. What is it?
Can I use your cute little finger?
Okay.
Can I cheat and use...
What is it? What is it, Nana?
Hold on. See, I didn't like that one's a little loose, but I'm gonna go with it.
What do you need my little finger for?
Hold on just a second and I'll show you.
Okay.
I do not think that this is going to be, oh no, that's not gonna be enough. Hold on, honey, don't make noise.
Okay. It's not bracelet.
Let's see, brown, and I guess I can use this.
Yeah.
I don't think
pretty
it's
too.
I don't think it's gonna show.
It looks pretty, doesn't it?
It does. It's shiny. Okay, I will show you when I'm ready, okay?
Owl.
I will. There's Papa's after you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What do you need me for?
Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do, Laura, I got these in the middle. I got them
I can't see
tightened.
his fingers.
Don't worry about seeing me. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to tie this in a knot. Okay?
What do you need me to do?
I need you to put your cute little finger right on that knot right there. And you got a note right here. You hold it real tight, okay? Can you hold, there you go. Good job. Lift up. One more time. Can I use you one more time?
Yeah, I got a pretty carefree schedule.
Oh, good. You got a carefree schedule? Awesome. Okay, we need to do it one more time. Well, we don't need to see your hairbrush, but I'm glad you're combing your hair.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2,
Here, I'll
3, 4. It's so nice to have a little helper. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the middle. I'm gonna snip it. And we want one to go on one side. Make sure it's taut. Put in the knot. Have a little finger.
Time.
It's a cute little finger.
You don't need to baby me anymore.
I
I'm
know.
8.
Hey, you're 8, but to me, you're still a darling little infant.
Infant is a baby, like a 1-year-old.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Binky Boo.
Can I go back downstairs now?
You certainly may. Can you shut Nana's door? Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let's see. Put these together like so. Okay, did I tie that first one? Looks like I did. Oh, that wasn't the first one. Well, I don't know now. Was it this one? No, that one's a knot. Anyway, I hope I knotted them all. So from here, we got our 5 signatures. We got them bound by the spine. I got string all over the place. Here we go. Here comes the fun part. We need to connect these 5 signatures all together. Okay, so want to get this with its buddies. There we go. So I am going to take 2 of my signatures, and we need to take the back page of the first signature, the front page of the second signature, and we are going to put them together forever. Okay, so to do that, what we want to do on each signature, I'm using Fabri-Tac glue. On each signature that we glue together, we're going to leave about an inch space, maybe a half an inch, half an inch, and then we're going to glue all this. But this will have no glue. No glue. Do not cross the line. So I'm going to follow my line, and I'm going to go as close to the edge as possible. And you guys know how I drive. And then the rest is going to be all glued. Okay, I'm going to put my cover on because I know it's going to be a volcano. So I'm going to switch these to around so I can see what I'm doing. Now on this part, it's however you guys feel comfortable marrying or putting together these two. I'm going to get the tops as close as I can. And I know that it's not always possible to go directly oh, you know what I'm trying to say. It's not always possible to be perfect. Check the back side. Looks okay. I'm going to squish it all down as much as I can. And close. Now we're going to the back page of the second signature. And I'm going to show you how, when it gets taller, I'm going to show you how I thought it would be a little easier, but, well, anyway, I don't want to confuse you. So here's the back page of the second signature. Here's the front page of the third signature. We're going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to go over about an inch or a half an inch, whatever it is. Make my line, and then I'm going to try to get as close to the edge, and then glue all that area. See how now it's like sort of uneven? So what I was doing is maybe picking it up, turning this one towards me, And you don't have any glue here, so it's all right with your fingers, but maybe, trying to get my pages. Okay, so I'm going to hold it like this and try as best as possible to line up the ends of my pages. And then when I feel like they're lined up, there we go. So that is how I'm going to attempt the rest of my signatures. So this is pointing this way, so I'm going the right way. This is the back of the third. We're going to grab the fourth. I'm going to do the same thing. I know it can be scary, and it can be intimidating to try to get these together. And trust me, I was very intimidated. And when I'm driving, I always drive off the edge. I don't know what it is. I cannot for my life drive straight. Okay, I'm going to try this the same way. Get my string out of the way there. Open up the back page. Already got glue all over the place. I know I went off the road right there, so that back page is, yeah, like that. Okay, same process. Going to put these down corner to corner. Well, actually, that wasn't bad. That one didn't hurt so bad. Okay. Now, back of the, yay, fourth signature. And we have our fifth signature. Same thing. Leave your space, draw a crooked line, and then fill in this area here. And see if we can get the last one down. Corner to corner, I feel, is the most important. Get it corner to corner. And once that falls into place, it pretty much can lay right down. Okay, liking that so far. Now at this point, while you're doing your covers, I don't know, could you put maybe you could put a heavy book on there to hold it? I don't know. I'm just going to set it aside and allow it to dry. But basically, this is why you want to leave that space that we left, because it allows your signatures to move and it allows them to lay flat once your book is all together. So I'm going to set this aside to dry. I have my covers made, and I'll show you. I'm gonna make one, and I'll show you how I did it. I got this. I'm using the Tim Holtz paper for the covers because I had some Tim Holtz fabric that goes right along with it for the spine. So let me first show you what I did, and I love how these covers came out. So I had a piece of 8.5 by 11 chipboard for my covers. Okay, we need our covers to be 5.5 by 8.5. Sorry guys, I got a piece of nail that's coming off and it's sharp. And I do need a sip of water. My mouth gets so dry. Okay, so I've got a piece of chipboard. I cut it right in half at 5.5, and because my chipboard was sort of a flimsy chipboard, I am going to glue 2 of them together. So what I did was make 2 of these the same way. So I'm going to glue this together. You can use chipboard, cereal boxes, cardboard, you know, from cereal boxes or cracker boxes. You can use book covers if you have a book cover that's the correct measurement. Goodness gracious, so sorry. So let me get these 2 glued together, and to do that I always just set them up together. And basically they fall right into place. I wish the book things did the same thing like that, but it's hard to do that with all them pages. Okay, now normally I would let this dry for a few minutes, but for today I'm going to lay this down on my paper. I think that's a pretty side. Oh, that's a pretty side too. All right, I'll use this side. Okay, so now I'm going to glue my chipboard cover down onto this paper. You can use fabric, you can use paper, I mean the, the decorated paper like this, scrapbook paper. And I'll show you, hopefully if I remember, I'll show you what I mean. My head is like, oh my, am I telling them everything that I can remember? Okay, so I want this. Don't know how close I'll get, but I'm gonna set this on this side, basically. Right in this area. Try to get it straight. And the reason I am putting it this way in the middle is because we want some edging left over to be able to wrap around. Get out my cutter. And why is that? Oh, I know why. I'm like, why is that not fitting? I know why. I'll start on this side. Leave me some to wrap around.
Can you show them my picture?
I can if you wait just a minute, honey. And I don't know how long she has been on here yet. And I'm trying to get done. Okay, we can get rid of this.
Yes.
Oh, I see what that is. Here's a picture of her new little friend Gecko. That
Yes, she's a real drama queen. See?
she's a real drama queen.
Hello.
There you go. Thank you very much, honey. Lovely. Love it.
Bye-bye.
Okay, try not to come in again, okay? Because Nana's desperately trying to get done.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to miter our corners. Thank you guys for being so patient. With my little sweetheart. Miter our corners. And then because this is cardstock, I am going to excuse my reach and take my bone folder and just go right around my chipboard. Like so. Give that a little crease, and then we're going to fold. And then glue. Always when you're doing this, start in the middle and then go out on each end. And that way it pretty much follows your lead. I'm liking this little Teflon pad underneath. I feel like now I don't have to worry so much about the glue. It's very hard for me to get that glue off my pad, drawing pad, or whatever they're called. I rub over it a couple times, make sure it's sticking down. And you know what I'm thinking about doing? Just making, like, I don't know, just a pile or a mass make of these little journal covers. Because I really do like those no-sew journals. I love the feel of them, and you'll notice it when you make one. I just love the feel and the flexibility and the, you know, it's just, I haven't decorated one yet. That one that I made is my prototype. So I haven't made one and put any decorations or embellishments or anything. But that is our cover. And that did come out pretty. Very nice. I like that. So basically that's how I made 2 of these. So I'm going to set that aside. And then what we need to do is cover our spine. So here's our spine. Now, you could, if you wanted to, tape these down. I didn't bother with the first one, and I don't think it harms it in any way, not taping them. On my first one, I mean, you can, if you rub over it, you can feel the knots, but it doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't bother me a bit. So I want to put my fabric on. I've got two Timmy Holtz fabrics, but I thought this would be a little much with the, I probably should have it on screen. I thought this would be a little much with the, you know, the covers that are already covered. So I decided to go with this one, and I like how, you know, it has it right here, and this will be down the side. So this is the one I'm going with. Now the question is, do I want it this way? And I don't think it really matters, tell you the truth. I'm just going to use my signatures to measure. That's about good for the top, and I wish it would fit this. Well, I guess it would. Okay. Is that the one I wanted? No, that's not the one I wanted. I went this way. A little bit confused, people. So I think I want to go about right there with the fabric and go right around. Straighten it. And cut it. Where did I cut it at? Right here. There. Love the fraying. Nothing wrong with that. Just gonna cut them off for now. So if I have that about right there, and this to wrap around, that's about good right there. So I'm going to take my pencil and mark where I want it to glue to. Right? Right, I'm asking you. That's where I want it to go. So then I can glue this down. But I also am going to leave, I'll just make that a little, oh gosh, I can't draw straight either. So what I'm going to do is glue from here, and I'm just gonna put that line right down there to there. over the place here. I'm just going to turn this, put this into place. And on this side, same thing. Hold that down just a bit. Get that part glued down. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Now for our covers, this is going to be my outside cover. And what we want to do with these is, because we want to make sure that we're right this way, but we also want to make sure that we have a little lip left over on our cover. So, because we don't want our papers all the way up like this. So we want to glue it down so there's a little bit of a lip left. And I think on this one, just about, what, half an inch maybe? Just want to see how some of these protrude, these pages. We don't want that to stick out, so we're going to leave a little lip. Okay, so this is the front, and this is the front cover, so I'm going to glue away. And it's this side that I got my finger is where I want the lip. So I'm going to glue right down, glue my finger right to it. For the rest of it, I'm going all the way over to the edge. As far as I can anyway. Okay. Turning it towards me. About where I want it, right there. Press down a lot because we want to make sure that that is secure to our first signature. Just got some glue on the outside. And there's our front cover. And you'll see I left about a half inch, I guess. So I want to do the same on this side. So this one is going to go like this. Put my thumb here. Make sure I have my first line where it belongs. Go all around the rest of it. I think by the end of this, I'll be about out of Fabri-Tac. Alrighty. Always sticks a little for me. So I'm going to make sure I don't have it upside down. Hey, what'd I do? There it is. Oh, goodness. This way. So that's the top. This is the top. Lovely. Love these things. Must be getting some glue off here for some reason. Okay, we have our covers. Yay! Loving it. So there you have it. Just make sure as it dries that you don't have any gaps around on either side, and look at our beautiful no-sew journal. You could put a book plate on here. One thing I did want to tell you though beforehand, if you want a book plate that has the brads to connect it, make sure you put on your book plate and your brads, so when you cover this, your brads will be on the inside. So there you have it, guys. This is our no-sew journal, and I absolutely love it. Thank you all so much. I know I'm probably a little late with this video. Apologize for that, but I knew it would get into a little lengthy. So thank you so much for sticking with me and giving it. I hope you give this a try. They're so fun to make, and I will see you next time. I hope you have a blessed, safe, healthy, blessed rest of the week. And if you have any questions, comment below, because I am so loving the comments and so love to answer you anything or just comment back. So have a great day. and the rest of the week, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.